So you're thinking of moving to Brantford. Welcome. My name is Joanne Ackery. I'm a local realtor here in Brantford, Ontario. Today I'm going to show you a map tour of the Braneida Echo Place area of Brantford. It is the most southeast part, so closest to highways. So if this is your first time to the channel, please like and subscribe for notifications to get the latest and greatest information that's offered here. And when you're looking, or whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, text, or email, and I'd love to help you with your search. So on the map here, all of kind of north of Elgin, this is all different factories and industries, so you're not really going to find any housing up above here. They do a lot of different industrial stuff, so if you have a business, the city does welcome you and offers tax incentives, and there's different factories up for lease all the time. For sale, not as much, and to purchase places is in the millions now, so it's quite pricey. There is some that come available, so if you are looking for industrial space, up here north of Elgin Street is where you will find it. So in this area, it kind of is a mix of old and new homes. So you have century homes. Some have been refinished, so they're like new inside and beautifully restored. And then you also have other homes built in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And then you have some homes more on the most eastern part that they're constructing now. So kind of these ones that are this area here. You've got the newest homes, and it's a mix of townhomes and detached homes. And then in and around the area along Gray Street here, you have a lot of townhomes, apartment style condos, and then the same, a mix of old homes, single detached homes, two-story, one-story bungalows. And then down here again, you've got another tucked away area that's really nice as well. This is an older area with lots of detached homes, bungalows, and two-story homes. Up here you've got smaller wartime homes and townhouses. So these are more of the century homes, and then in here and then I guess it starts to get newer as you move east. So this area, I feel like it has the most amount of parks in Brantford. There's Mohawk Park, which is I guess one of the best parks in Brantford. It's very large with different pavilions. You can have picnics, family fun. It's along the river as well. There's a rail trail that goes all the way in and around, and it loops all the way up to Hamilton. I think it even goes to parts of Toronto as well. It goes quite far, so if you wanted to do that, it's a good path. Some of it's along the Grand River and then some not, because Grand River only goes so far to Hamilton. So that's a great park. And then there's some smaller parks, Echo Park, Orchard Park. They have an ice rink in the winter. Devereux Park. It's got hills for the winter. We're in the winter right now, that's why I'm pointing that out. There's Mission Park, Woodburn Park, Johnson Park. So there's a whole bunch of different parks in this area. So all these little green spaces, you've got great outdoor space for your family and kids and dogs and whatever. You can see here Arrowdale Dog Park. So lots of outdoor space. For the schools, this is the only one that's mapping out. You've got Woodman Drive. This is a public school for the elementary age. You've got Echo Place, Onondaga Brant. So those are the public elementary schools. And then for Catholic elementary schools, you've got Notre Dame and St. Peter's. For high schools, is it showing on the map here? Pauline Johnson right here, yes. So you've got Pauline Johnson Collegiate. So that's your high school there. And then for the Catholic high schools, it's a mix. So some will go to St. John's College and some will go to Assumption College. So Assumption College is in West Brant, and then St. John's College is tucked just behind the Henderson survey, in between the Homedale Henderson survey. So they will need to be bused to both of those locations. And then depending which community you're in this area, possibly need to be bused to Pauline Johnson as well. And there's definitely school buses that run, so you're not, you don't have to worry about transportation for them. So this part of town, it's a little bit quieter because you are tucked away to the east. The good thing about it, you're literally right by the highway. You're one of the closest communities to the highway. So this Colburn Street East is Old Highway 2. So if you want to just take the back roads or a more country road where it's 80 kilometers an hour, you can take this way and it'll lead you all the way to Hamilton and connect to Toronto if you take some side roads to get there. And then, well, I shouldn't say side roads, you'll eventually connect to the 403 and then QEW, however you decide to get there. And then just up on Garden Ave, there's another exit up here that'll take you to the 403, so you have direct access that way. And you'll probably notice if you were driving here, Garden Ave is one of the main get-offs. That's your first get-off to get into Brantford. And then the next one would be Wayne Gretzky Parkway. So this area is surrounded by some pretty main streets. Wayne Gretzky Parkway. There's some big box stores up here that you can't see on this map. Like there's Home Depot, Lowe's, which is now Rona. There's other stores mixed in around here, so you've got a lot of amenities. And then along Colburn Street, you have a few other businesses, auto shops. There's motels down here. You can see the Everest Grill, fine Indian cuisine. So that's a good Indian restaurant. I don't think it's showing up here. There's the Shanghai restaurant. So if you're looking for Chinese, and then another restaurant that's been here for a while is the Sherwood. So that's a good restaurant. They have a good buffet or brunch on the weekend. So people like that. There's also over here, good, it's mapping out Crossroads Antique Market. So if you're into antiquing, there's about 75 vendors here, over 15,000 square feet of space. So if that's your thing, lots of places to check out here. If you need tires, I get my winter tires here. They're a good tire center. That's all they do is tires. No oil changes, no brakes, just tires. So if you're looking for tires, that's good. So St. Joseph's Life Care Center, that's a long-term care facility for older patients. So that's a long-term care there. And then also right beside it is the Stedman Hospice. So if sadly you have anyone that's in the process of dying, they can do it in a nice ethical way here. So there's that as well. And there's also the Friendship House. Yeah, it's not mapping out here. So it's just in and around this area. So they help with people in need in our community. So they provide a warm meal, a warm place to stay for a little bit. They also provide clothing. So if you had any clothing you wanted to donate, you could send it here, and they provide and give back to the community. So it's nice that that's offered here. There's also bowling alley. Where is it? Echo Bowl here. So that's always fun if you want to do some bowling. You've got Echo Bowl here. What else can I point out? I've already mentioned the trails along the Grand River. I love our trail system. It's pretty nice to have. So that's kind of it in this area. Oh, I didn't mention grocery stores. So you've got No Frills here. And then you've also got, I guess you would have to go a little bit more west. You could go up along Wayne Gretzky. There's theirs there. And then also, I mean, you're pretty east. The Walmart Supercenter, probably about 10-15 minute drive from here. So you could go and get some groceries there if you wanted. And then you're almost to Ancaster, so you could go to Costco. We are getting a Costco here. It's just going to be up on Wayne Gretzky Parkway, up just by the Linden Park Mall, which isn't, you can't see it, but it's just up here and just north of this map. So you're in a great location, kind of tucked away from the main busyness of the city. So you're not as central, but a great location if you do need to commute to the GTA for whatever reason. You're definitely in the best part for commuting, and you're tucked away in very quiet, family-friendly neighborhoods. I personally really like this area. I think some of the houses, especially down in Collingdon and Hickory, Marvin, Rowanwood, Lyndhurst, like this community right here, it reminds me very much of the Henderson survey, the way the homes are. It's just not as central. So I think that's one of the differences between the two. But really great homes again. So if If you're looking to move to Brantford, again, whether 9 days, 90 days, give me a call, text, or email. Love to help you with your search and hope to see you around. Enjoy the rest of your day.